Good morning everyone, the MMDA are back on the road. Right now they're looking at this vehicle over here parked on the sidewalk. The driver did appear in time, so it will just be a ticket and it won't get towed away. And you can see the sidewalk clearing team have already started to collect stuff that was left on the sidewalk. They have been through here before, so it's not the first time. They issue warnings, and then if it comes back again, that's it. They're going to confiscate it to make sure the sidewalks are clear. What often happens is they warn people, you can't have this on the sidewalk, you can't have it in the road. The people remove it, but then as soon as the MMDA leave, they put it out again. So if they come back and see it there again, they confiscate it. Further down the road, the enforcer is issuing a ticket to this truck. You can see it's obstructing the sidewalk. They'll just issue a ticket and then send him on his way. You might be able to hear the sirens and the honking. They're trying to get the attention of the driver of this vehicle, this one over here, and this one over here. Basically any vehicle that's obstructing the road or the sidewalk. They like to do this nice and early in the morning, so that any illegally parked vehicles can be removed before people go to work. If they come out in time, it's just a ticket, they can move on, no problem. If they don't come out in time, it could get towed away. Over here you can see these two vehicles partially obstructing the sidewalk. This one's not too bad, but the pickup's fully obstructing it. It might seem a little bit petty, but the problem is it forces pedestrians into the road, which puts them at risk of getting hit. It also adds to congestion, especially later when there's more vehicles here. The other thing is that this is really public property. It's not for businesses and homes to use as their own parking. So again, they'll issue tickets. If they don't arrive in time, they could get towed away. You can see there's a tow truck standing by there. The thing is, if you look at this pickup truck parked like that, if he just parked parallel, it would be okay. He would be on the private property. But because he's parked like this, of course it obstructs the sidewalk. And further along the hooking up to this one, you can see it's fully obstructing the sidewalk. It's dipping a little bit into the road. They're also looking at the white van behind it. I just noticed one of the riders is wearing the new headset microphone from Cygnus. It has the throat mic. How's it going? How's the quality?
It's clear.
It's clear? Okay, thank you. That's one of the new headsets given by Cygnus. They gave a lot of stuff. I made a post about that recently. The nice thing about that motorcycle headset is the microphone comes in front of your mouth, so it's going to be clear even if you're driving along at speed. Over here they're looking at this vehicle and the one behind again, same problem. You can see obstructing the sidewalk. The driver already came out for this one, so they're just giving him a ticket, advising him to move on and also advising him to find an alternative parking space in future. The driver also appeared for the Innova, but so far he hasn't shown a license. They do want to see a license before he drives away. Now some people ask, why can't the MMDA just issue a ticket based on the license plate? They can do that, but there's a problem. There are so many drivers going around without a license, so this is one way of catching them. The other thing is sometimes people come up to them and say, hey, that's my car, just issue a ticket based on the plate and then I'll move it. And then if they do that, they say, oh, it's not really my car, it's my friend's car, it's my neighbor's car, I can't move it, I don't have the keys, I don't have a driver's license. So the whole idea is not just the ticket and then walk away, it's the ticket and have them move it. If they can't move it, it gets towed. So that's why they really want to see a driver's license. A driver has finally handed over a license, so they'll be able to take a ticket and move the vehicle. And this here is the advantage of owning a small car. You would never fit a sedan or a pickup or anything like that in this space without obstructing the sidewalk, but this one fits, although the blue one behind doesn't fit so well. And over here they stopped this motorcycle rider, no helmet and wearing slippers. That's 1,500 plus 500. And over here they issued a ticket to this vehicle. Again, you can see it's parked on the sidewalk. Already took the ticket, so it's just moving on now. They stopped this lady here riding without helmet, wearing slippers, and unfortunately she has an expired driver's license. So you see the lady went down and the tow crew will be taking this over to their truck now. Looks like there's been an accident between an SUV and a motorcycle rider. If you look at the front of the SUV, you can see a tiny bit of damage here, but not much. The driver said he was making a U-turn and then the motorcycle made contact with the car. Thankfully the motorcycle rider was at least wearing a helmet. Doesn't guarantee to save you, but certainly helps. They brought over an umbrella as well, just to kind of keep the sun off the guy, to keep him a little bit cooler. Unfortunately there's no dash cam and I don't think there's any witness, so they'll just have to look around to see if there's any CCTV. Across the road, Bong is speaking to someone from this elementary school. What he noticed is all the cars are arriving, going on the sidewalk and then either parking or unloading. The problem is the sidewalk isn't really for that, it's for pedestrians. Now of course the reason why they're doing that is they don't want to obstruct the road, but perhaps this is a bad position to have the school in the first place if they don't have any proper loading unloading area. And yes, that white car was doing a U-turn from over here. Here's an example, one of the vehicles on the sidewalk, even when there's people there walking to go past, they're still driving there. I can see one of the new QC ambulances coming in now, the yellow ones. One of the complaints of the injured man was that his spine is numb. stopping a motorcycle now, back rider, no helmet. Here comes another ambulance, escorted by the MMDA riders. When it took so long, they went to try and find another one. So they have to be very, very careful with how they move him. The man's in the ambulance now, and they've asked one of the BPSO to take the bike to the barangay for safekeeping. Over here, same problem, the car's obstructing the sidewalk. They just issued a ticket now and they're advising to move the vehicle. What he can do is park it parallel there and there won't be any problem as long as the sidewalk itself is unobstructed. If you had a compact car or a sedan, you would fit in this space okay. But with a big pickup truck like this, you can't fit without obstructing the sidewalk. So it is getting towed away since there's no driver to take a ticket and move it. This is really the downside of owning a big vehicle. It's very hard to find a space that you can fit inside. So this road here is one side parking and that's okay. But there's a couple of vehicles up there on the bridge which isn't allowed. And there's this vehicle here which is parked next to the fire hydrant. That's also not allowed. No drivers come out, so they're connecting the tow bar now to take it away. They did actually advise the barangay before, don't let people park on the bridge because it's not allowed. But you can see this one and the blue one are parked on the bridge and no drivers come out for it, so it's being towed away. And you'll see Bong is also using one of the new Cygnus radios. Actually, they gave him a small one like that and then they also gave him a larger one. Over here, one of the local enforcers stationed here on Katipunan is issuing a ticket to this motorcycle. He went through on a red light. They're teaming out on Commonwealth. They're looking at vehicles obstructing the sidewalk like this one. They'll ask for his license and then issue a ticket. And then same thing for this vehicle over here. Right now they're looking at this vehicle here, parked on the sidewalk. It does have a sticker for House of Representatives, but stickers don't really mean much because everyone buys those stickers for like 50 pesos. So if the driver doesn't turn up in time, it's going to get towed away. The driver has arrived now. It appears she works here at Toyota, not House of Representatives. Right now this enforcer is asking for the driver's license from this vehicle. You can see it's got its hazard lights on, but that doesn't exempt it from having a ticket for illegal parking or obstruction.
Kahit sir, palusanin sa amin ng MMDA.
Opo, ganun na nga po. Hindi nga ito re-record, titikitan lang ako kasi dapat hindi kayo pumarada dito. Yun
Sir,
po.
huwag naman, kasi wala akong kapera-pera, may sakit pa yung nanay ko.
Titikitan lang po ito, susuli ang lisensya nyo. Titikitan
Hindi po, hindi kumpiskan po yan, ma'am.
Eh sir, kaso naman wala nga akong pambayad.
Eh, ma'am, sana naman po yan sa...
agad babayaran kahit sa isang taon. Pwede.
May sakit na ng nanay ko eh. Makikiusap lang sana ako sa pulis lang. Kasi wala talaga akong kapera-pera ngayon.
Yeah, ma'am.
Papagasta nga ako.
Ito mama, tinatanggal kasi namin mga kasama sa kalsada. Sama
Oo,
din
sir.
yun. Trabaho lang po. Ha?
Alam ko
Titikitan
naman,
lang po
sir.
natin. Lisensya lang.
Makikiusap lang ako this time. Makikiusap lang talaga ako kasi wala talaga akong kapera-pera.
Ma'am, hindi naman po ngayon sa bangko niyo po
Hindi
babayaran
kahit na
yan.
sir, kasi may sakit.
200 lang po yun, ma'am.
Sir, 200, may sakit ang nanay
Eh,
ko.
ma'am, violation po kasi ito, ma'am.
Pero sir, nakikiusap ako ng maayos. Ngayon
Yan
lang.
ang operation po kasi ito, ma'am.
Emergency lang kasi
Ma'am,
talaga
nakikiusap
kaya
din
ako
po, kuya.
nag-cover kay
Nakikiusap din po
doktora.
kasi kami. Operation lang din po ito. Hindi naman po.
Eh, sir, nakikiusap naman ng maayos sa inyo eh. Ngayon lang ako sir makikiusap. Sige na po.
Eh, lahat naman po, nakikiusap dito. Lahat po pagbibigyan. Eh, dapat din na po
Kasi
kami
talaga naman
nakarating
may
dito.
sakit ang nanay ko. Wala akong kapera-pera
Eh, yun
dito.
na nga po,
Kahit
ma'am.
hindi babayaran agad yan.
Trabaho lang po ito nga
Alam ko,
ginagawa namin.
nagtatrabaho lang din
Kasi po
naman
ma'am, kung
kami,
lahat po
sir.
natin pinagbigyan, dapat hindi na kami nakarating dito kasi lahat po nakiusap din kagaya niyo po.
Nagtatrabaho lang din kami sa nagpunta lang kay
Kami din po
doktora
ma'am,
saglit.
kami rin po ma'am.
Sana ma'am, hindi kayo pumarada dito para walang problema. Yun lang po yun. Yun lang po.
Kita nyo nga wala nang ako kasi gasolina ko.
Hindi naman kumpiskahin yan ma'am license niyo po.
Usap.
Hindi naman po kumpiskahin yung license niya.
Kahit na sinasabi yung 200, malaking bagay sa akin yun.
Yun naman po ma'am, ito violation of
Sakit ang nanay ko eh. Yun ang pinapakiusap ko sa inyo, sir. Please lang. May sakit ang nanay ko. Kailangan ko na magtrabaho. Yun ang pinapakiusap ko sa inyo. Sana ano naman kayo, may magulang din kayo. Hindi na siya nakakatayo. 2 weeks na.
Eh ma'am, kahit sa isang taon nyo na bayaran. Isang taon ho.
Yes, sir. Sana ano naman kayo. Kasi ginagawa lang namin yung trabaho namin. Ay, hindi lang kami nagkamot.
Kami rin po ma'am, pinagawa ng trabaho namin. Sana kung hindi kayo pumarada dito, wala tayong problema sana.
Hindi lang, saglit lang naman ako. Bakit yung iba dyan, hindi
Sana
na naman
pinasok ito kasi may mga paradahan yata yan sa likod. Oh, wala ho tayong problema. Kung sumunod lang kayo sa batas, walang problema.
Sumusunod po ako sa batas, saglit lang ako, sir.
Ayun nga,
May pasyente lang kanina, kaya hindi ako nakasilip agad.
Dapat doon ho kayo lumagay sa tama, hindi ho dito.
Kaya nga,
Wala
hinasap
sana,
ko lang
wala
ng
sana
saglit
tayong
eh.
problema.
Inasad ko lang nga ng saglit para hindi
Kahit
na
ma'am,
maano.
kahit naka-hazard dyan, kahit nga andyan kayo.
Usap naman ako sa inyo. Waawa naman kayo sa amin. Kailangan ko lang talaga pumasok.
Ma'am, may license po ba kayo, ma'am?
Meron akong license, wala akong problema sa license. Pero wag niyo nang titignan niyo, wag niyo ako tikitan. Kasi wala talaga akong kapera-pera sir. Kailangan ko lang pumasok ngayon. Tingnan niyo nga, mag-empty na yung gas ko. Wala akong pang gasolina. Hindi naman lahat ng may sasakyan may pera.
Alam niyo ma'am, sana kung sumunod kayo, wala ho tayong problema. Ito, ginagawa lang ho namin yung... bakit po andito
Ngayon
kayo?
lang naman sir, kailangan
kaya
ko
nga.
lang mag-cover kay doktora.
Kaya nga, walang problema kung saan kayo punta. Sana hindi kayo pumarada dito. Yun lang po yun. Wala tayong ibang dito, issue. Ngayon, inabot ho namin kayo do. Trabaho namin, titikitan lang ho namin kayo. Susuli namin lisensya sa inyo, kasama yung citation ticket. Kung sa 5 taon nyo patapusin, sa 1 taon, kayo ang bahala. Yun lang ho, ginagawa lang namin trabaho namin. Ha? Pasensya na ho. Lisensya lang po.
Sir, yung iba doon, tinikita niyo yun yung nandoon?
Opo.
Nasa na yung baka ako lang kasi tinikita niyo, nakakasal lang
Lahat,
ako
lahat ma'am yan, lahat. Lahat ma'am. Lisensya lang ma'am.
Ako sa consideration.
The lady's lucky that the enforcers are so patient. The lady's worried about everyone else, but they're also being issued tickets. One here, some tricycles over there. There were some other cars and lots of tricycles further along the road.